Some people ask, when it is said that the blessings of the Lord makes one rich and adds no sorrow, it all lies in your palm, your destiny. Everyone's destiny is not the same. After my last video, many people came to my WhatsApp with some questions. I was able to explain further, but I told them, don't worry, watch out, because I'm going to drop a video regarding this. They asked me, does it mean that after settling your realms, your guardian angel, that's your chi, your ndiotu, and the rest, that they will not come after you? My answer is no. They are not coming after you. They will never come after you. You have recognized them. You have never promised them that you are going to be doing this for them. The only way you are going to be owing the water people is when you go to the water, when you go to the river and say, I need you to bless me with riches. If you bless me with riches, I will come back to appreciate you with so thing. Maybe I will come back to appreciate you with an animal with 4 legs. This is the only time that you can say that you are owing the water people. My name is Oma. Let me tell you what your realms can do. What your spirit guides will do is to abandon you. If something good is coming your way, they will never help to fasten it for it to get to you. Like your ancestors. Your ancestors are now among the decision makers in the spiritual realm. This is why it is very important that you acknowledge your ancestors. Your realms can also intercede for you. Saint Paul, Saint James, Saint Raphael, Uriel, all these ones are ancestors. If your ancestors were never active, were never strong, were never good to be recognized, it will not be in the doctrine. It will never be mandatory in Christianity for you to recognize the ancestors. If your realms are not important, Jesus, who is also a member of the water element, will not be immersed in water. The only difference with all these is just the name, the English name and the native name of it. What is the essence of immersing a child that is being given birth to in water? It is simply because water is life and you came from water. Water is life. Everyone should be recognized by the water realms. No matter who you are, yes, it's possible you are not fully water. There is a percentage of water in you. All the 4 elements of nature we are talking about lies in you and I. The water that we cannot live without. The air that we cannot live without. These are elements of nature. Water, the sun that we cannot live without. There is no element of nature that is more important than the other. Someone now asked me, what if I recognize my realms I recognized my spirit guides, and all of a sudden I stopped recognizing them. I'm no longer doing anything for them. What will happen? Let me tell you, nothing will happen. It will never come after you. It will never come after your life. It can never come after your children. Your realms can never be the realms of your children. So if you're scared that, oh, I don't want to recognize my spirit guides because I don't know, what about my children? Forget about it. Your children will grow to recognize theirs. Yours is different because we all are here on a different earthly mission. This is why we all are giving birth to differently. Even twins, triplets, quadruplets, they do not come out at once. They come out one after the other, even though all of them were inside the same womb. The same uterus carried them, but they have different destinies. Destinies are not the same. If you come on an earthly mission, pay attention to your spirit guides. Pay attention to your chi. Your chi is the one that is the spirit that welcomed you on the day that you came on this earthly mission. Your chi is very important and cannot be eschewed. If there is anywhere they mention your name, if your chi refuses to appear, nothing evil can happen to you. If your chi refuses to grab the arrow that is being thrown at you and return it back to the sender, this is a place, this is the reason. If your chi is, if you are in good terms with your chi, or your chi is merciful and decides to grab that which they have thrown at you, your chi will return it back to the sender at once, because your chi is never asleep. Your chi is always working for you. Your chi can never be against you. Rather, your chi is for you. Your realms are your ndiotu. There are so many things that they can give to you. They can release to you. The only thing your realms will do is when you refuse to recognize them, they will never open way for you. That thing that you are supposed to get from the universe, they will not be able to release it. They won't work for you. Recognizing your elements of nature is just as opening your way, your doors of blessings. No matter the things that comes out in your consultation, I will advise you to take it one after the other. One at a time is better than rushing into your early grave. Have you ever heard that your father, whom recognizes nature and does tradition very well, is mandated to do a sacrifice? No. He can decide to be doing sacrifices, to be opening doors of blessings, but not a mandate. It is your own personal decision. Stop being deceived. Someone asked me about the deities. Why is it that the deity is after their life? Because of what is after their lives? Because of what their forefathers did. And I tell you, a deity is a deity. Your realms are not deities. Your chi is not a deity. They are not deities. Your ancestor is not a deity. They are your personal spirits. They are your personal spirits. The deity itself can request for something from you to perform a very heavy task. Deities request for something for it to perform a heavy task. If the deity requests for an animal to be killed every 6 months, so that it will continue to be active, immediately you stop, the light dims. There is what is called the ancestral deity. Ancestral deities really have a vital role to play in each and everyone's life. Do you know why? You have become part of that deity by birth. Because your ancestors promised something to that deity. They installed that deity to be in that land for a reason. It is possible that they have looked at the family, they are not doing well. Because they know that deities are capable of bringing in wealth and riches, they invite the deities. They work with agreement. They have an agreement with these deities. If you will bless my family and my generations to come with wealth, we will continue to acknowledge you, feed you, and make you happy. Now, your forefathers kept to their own side of the promise, while the deity never disappointed. Then it got to your turn. You brought in your pastor, your church members, to destroy these deities. Or even your father did so. What do you think will happen? You have touched the tiger on the tail. You have touched the lion's tail. These deities will become angry. On top of the fact that you kept the deities hungry, you also decided to destroy the existence of the deities in your fatherland. Do you know that what you destroyed was just the materials, the things that was used for the deities to be installed? You did not destroy the deity itself. The deity is still there. But the deity is there, but it is raving with anger. It's there with rage and ready to cause havoc. What are you expected to do? It's possible you were never part of the destruction. But because if one finger touches the oil, it will get to everyone. This is your duty to find out what happened. Allow the deity to be where it is. Allow the deity to be where it is. You are looking for trouble because even your ancestors that died are still reincarnating. They are still the same blood coming over and over again with different faces and different body. If these things were evil, they wouldn't be bringing in the wealth. As long as they are not taking anything from you. Ancestral deity is not an evil deity. It's your inheritance, as a matter of fact. They are also part of your spirit guides. If you like, run from here to America. It is waiting for you. Because that is who you are. Quit being deceived. Why I am making this video is because I understand what happens behind. They come to the front to deceive you with their sweet words. They go to the right places to fix their lives, while you are there wasting your time. Someone also asked me, will my chi request for anything from my children? That is no. Your chi will never request. Let me tell you, as a matter of fact, your spirit guides have nothing to do with your children's spirit guides. It's not a debt. You are not owing them. You are only acknowledging them so that they will support you on your earthly mission. You are arranging your way. You are making your way to be smooth, so that you will have a smooth spiritual journey because of oath that was taken before your coming on an earthly mission. Okay? They are not the same. No spirit will disturb you when you are sleeping. The only thing, it's only benefits. It's only the positive side of it that you'll be seeing. The simple things that you can see is that you will start seeing open doors. I'm telling you, if there is something obstructing you from being successful, they will wave it out for you. They will remove it. Because no spirit, like your chi, does not want his or her subject to be unsuccessful. The only thing that makes your chi to be far away from you is because you have refused to recognize it. Because you have refused to acknowledge its existence. Let me tell you, stop listening to people who deceive you, telling you that acknowledging your spirit guides, your father's deity, your this, your that, they are idol worshipping. What is idol worshipping? Let's even tell ourselves the truth. Idol worshipping, you have the images of Jesus, the image of Joseph, the image of Mary in Catholic. How are they idol? You have our Okposi chi. Is it because it is made with wood? You want us to invite Dangote to use cement to build ours too? There is nothing wrong with keeping the image of your Jesus that you believe in and also keeping the image of your chi. There is nothing wrong with it. It is what you believe in. Allow what you believe in to work for you. I'm not in the league of one that keeps castigating one religion or the other. At the end of the day, we are getting to one and only true God. Yes, it's your choice, so do what works for you. I do what works for me. If you feel that, some people will ask me, oh, after I acknowledge all these things, can I still go to church? Why not? You can go to church. Is church a place you kill people? As long as you do not spill blood where you are going to. As long as you do not take what is not right. As long as you're not taking what is not yours. As long as you're keeping the commandments of God. My dear, go to where you want to go to. As long as you're not jealous of people's success. You do not kill. You do not spill innocent blood. Do not spill your fellow human's blood. Go to where you want to go to. Let me tell you, some of you will be in church, praying, casting, binding and all that. At the end of the day, it is your spirit guides that you are acknowledging. You are calling them together. What you don't know is bigger than you. Really. Spirituality is bigger than you can ever imagine. Stop this. Let no one deceive you. Let no one tell you that, oh, Say all these things are idol worshiping. Don't do that. Don't do this. Many of them are doing it behind closed doors. They do it. But they do not want you to see the light that they are enjoying. You see them in the night. They pray to their ancestors before they go to bed. Your deities are not evil. Your ancestral deities. But if you see deities from other places, do not go near it. You will have to be sacrificing to it. Especially depending on what it has asked you to do. I know a place in Anambra, what they sacrifice to their ancestral deity is a dog. This dog, whenever they do not sacrifice to the deity, the light, there is a permanent light. It never goes off. No one, it's not an electricity. Whenever they stop sacrificing to the dog, when due, the lights will start dimming. It is nature. It is something that has been in existence for decades. It has been in existence for years, for thousands of years. Let me tell you, gather your spirits together. If you practice what I'm telling you, you will not go astray. I cannot deceive you because I have children. I have a family. I have a husband. I have children. I do not also want to dent my hands. I do not want to stain my hands. But nature is nature. If you want to know the true existence of man and nature, go and carry your Bible. You read the Old Testament. You will understand all these. When the Bible said, I will bless those that I will bless. I will have mercy on those I will have mercy on. But the same Bible also told you that God loves us equally. Have you asked yourself why it's so? It is because it is when you do the right thing that you will be blessed. You will receive your own blessings. Do the right thing. The first and foremost is to find out through spiritual consultation. When you discover the truth about yourself, you start arranging it one after the other. And you will see that your light will shine. You will shine bright, so bright. The things deposited in you will start coming out. People will start recognizing you. Maybe we should call Dangote to mold our Bosichi, Ikenga, all those things. Maybe they should mold it for us so that it will be in form of the way the Virgin Mary, Jesus, crucifix of Jesus and the rest. Image of Jesus, image of Mary, image of Joseph. Maybe we should invite Dangote to start molding it for us. Because the problem here is a lot of people are scared of animal blood. A lot of people are also scared of something made of wood, an image made of wood, and it will be like, it looks diabolical. It is not. There is nothing like diabolical about it. It is nature. There is another sacrifice that happened in the Bible. Two brothers that was asked to sacrifice. One killed an animal, and the other person used his it was the things that came out from his farm, right? I really can't place my hands on it very well. I know you know the one that was accepted. Use your tongue and count your teeth. Everything, all the truth you need to know about life is there. God did not hide anything from us. The only thing that is bad is a witch doctor. A witch doctor is the one that gives poison. A witch doctor is the one that will tie somebody, bypass nature. Bypass nature. Tie a man and a woman together. It's not natural. One day is one day, it will tear, it will break. When it breaks, the love will go. It is not natural. If the lady in question or the man in question do the things they are supposed to do on their way, natural love will locate them. You can also do normal spiritual recipes. All those things will come to you when you do the right thing. I'm telling you, stop being deceived. Stop being deceived. I know why I'm telling you. Okay? Okay, thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and see you guys in my next one. Bye.